Has it ever crossed your mind that there is a difference between religious and spirituality? Do you think there should be a difference? Well, today we're gonna discuss about the difference between being religious and being spiritual. Stay tuned. To begin this topic, let me define what I mean by being spiritual and being religious. Being spiritual is is getting connected to God without having any forms of intermediaries. It's just between you and God, as opposed to religion where we have this organized structure of leaders, and you have the church, you have the congregation, and all this set of rules or criteria. Let's jump to the difference number one. And the difference is that in religion there is these ideologies that you're supposed to follow, but in spirituality there are no any forms of criteria. It allows you to follow your heart and encourages you to listen to your intuition and do good to yourself. Religion tells you the truth, while spirituality lets you discover it. Religion is more black and white. We are told about the stories of creation, how we came to being, and what you're supposed to do. But when it comes to spirituality, it lets you find answers to this question on your own. Like for me, in my journey to being spiritual, it all began in 2019, and it was through a friend of mine. I'm not saying at that moment I didn't know God. Yes, I knew God. I was this religious girl as I grew up, went to Sunday school like other kids, and we were taught about all these stories of the Bible and the miracles that Jesus performed. Again, I went to high school and I was this girl who got saved. Like every weekend challenge, whenever a guest pastor was invited, I was in the front line to get saved. But I didn't understand the meaning of being saved. And for me, I felt that being religious is so burdensome because of all those rules of people dictating to me what I'm supposed to wear, how I'm supposed to be conducting myself, change my physical appearance, go put certain clothes for me to fit or for my prayers to be answered by God. And I got tired of all this, and I thank God that, as I mentioned earlier, 2019, it was through a friend of mine who helped me to know, who introduced me to spirituality. And I cannot lie to you that I immediately absorbed spirituality, because that moment in 2019 was like one of my down moments. I was in my rock bottom. I was really experiencing a lot of emotional and physical breakdown. So there was no space for me to absorb it, but she kept on insisting. And when things got better in 2019 December, that's when I decided that I'm gonna give this a try. Let me see if it will make any difference. So I told God that, you know what, God, I have heard of you. I have heard that people say the way you reveal yourself to them, but now it's my time, God, to get to know you more. Reveal yourself to me. I want to know you more, and I want to surrender everything, my life, my education, and I'm tired, God, of controlling my life and just messing everything up. So reveal yourself to me. I have this desire to start a journey with you, to know you better. And I can say God God indeed revealed himself to me. And when I say reveal, it doesn't mean that he came to me through a dream or through a vision. No. God has different ways in which he reveals himself to us. It can be through conversation with friends where they can mention something that reflects something in your life. It can be through movies, it can be through books. God really works miracles on how he reveals himself to us. For example, for me, it was whenever I could go to the internet, he could just lead me to those websites or those YouTubers that really helped me grow my spiritual journey. And up to now, I'm so glad that I came to understand spirituality. I can't lie to you, it has been an easy journey for me, because most of the time I will just be crying and wondering why things are not happening the way I want them to be, because I thought that now that I have a personal relationship with God, things will just flow. But it's not like that. But I've come to learn and to understand that that will always have challenges. And the good thing with spirituality, I have a Father, I have a God who I can always pour my heart to without filter, my anger and everything, and He could just listen. The difference between punishment and karma. Instead of talking about punishment or the threat of hell, spirituality talks about karma. It's what you give, is what you get. Simple. It's more of a law of attraction, unlike religion where there are a lot of threats about punishment on the consequences of your actions. So what you give is what you get in spirituality. The difference number 4 is that religion separates while spirituality unites. We have many religions in the world, and all these religions try to preach their religion as the one and true religion, and as a result it has brought a lot of division. We have seen many people being killed because of their faith, and I think that if we are worshipping one and the same God, why should there be division regardless of our beliefs or the stories that we have grown up or our cultures? And when you look at spirituality sees the truth in all this religion and absorbs them the way they are. As long as the divine message is the same, then you are accepted, regardless whether you are a Muslim, a Hindu, a Christian. You are just accepted of who you are, and the focal point is just God and making things right with our fellow human beings, and also building our spiritual journey. The last difference is a walk on your own path. When we look at religion, it all stems from deep spirituality. For example, the story of Jesus and Prophet Muhammad, they all had a profound spiritual journey before they embarked on their own journey towards bringing people to understanding God. So I'm not against being religious. I'm not against any religious beliefs. But for me, whatever divides people, it's really not great for mankind, because as long as the divine message is the same, regardless of our culture, regardless of our background, we are all one and the same. And the constant thing is that we are worshipping only one God. So thank you guys for watching. I know the videos has been long, and if you have reached at the end, thumbs up to you, and kindly share what are your views when it comes to spirituality and religion. Share in the comment section below. And if you have decided that you want to embark in a spiritual journey, I have left a description in the link below that will lead you to the website that I've created, a simple guide that will enable you to grow your spiritual journey. So thank you so much for watching. Please share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more amazing content. See you in my next video. Bye. It's me, Maggie Hanari.